babes. I guess that's what you are now. This is the angel that says fuck. I'm Katie. This is Megan.
Hello.
And we want to talk to you about the full moon, the last lunation of the month. But first, we want to talk about our giveaway that we have been running for the month of December, which is almost done on the 24th.
So if you want to be involved in the giveaway, you want a chance to score a free mini reading. We're going to be giving out 2 10-minute readings. You can enter by going and finding the December video. It has all the information on how to enter. You basically just need to watch it, give us your input, and you will be entered.
Leave a comment, that kind of thing. It says everything. Today I'm using a new deck. Not new to me, but new to the to the visuals here. It'll be kind of fun. I have the little guidebook just in case I need it. But anyway, this moon is happening on Sunday, Pacific Standard Time, December 23. It's the full moon in Cancer. It'll be the last moon lunation of the year, and it takes place during the solstice energy, which happens the day before the full moon. So it's still quite active. It's that winter solstice, and it'll be the exact opposite for people on the other side of the earth. So this is a preview of all the eclipse points that happen in Cancer. There's going to be 7 eclipse points, lunar and solar, but this one there'll be in Capricorn and Cancer both. But this is the first of that gives us the energy of the ones that happen in Cancer. The North Node and the South Node are in Capricorn and Cancer right now, so that's where the eclipse happens, and it's basically where our changes are going to be happening. They call it the life and death axis often in astrology, because Cancer is nourishing. It's bringing new life into summer, and Capricorn's often the dead of winter. So it's very symbolic in that way. And Saturnalia is happening right now as well. That's an ancient tradition. We won't talk about that right now. It's Megan's turn to talk.
Well, basically, now until April, there are going to be 5 full moons, and they're all going to be happening at 0 degrees, which is something that totally usually doesn't happen 5 in a row.
It's going to be intense.
These are the thresholds of transformation. Cancer is ruled by the moon, making it a great time to get in touch what really motivates you. It's a great time to embrace nourishing yourself, nurturing others, be empathetic, nurture your inner artist, especially if you have a Cancer moon. As a person, you guys tend to be very artsy deep down. So this is going to be the perfect time to roll with your creative mojo, basically.
Okay, so we like to do a little card cleansing, a little aura cleansing right before our readings. We'd like to ask you to bring your teams into this, your guides, your ancestors, your peoples. Sit here and just sort of say yes, give a yes to what I'm about to say. All right, so we'd like to ask Source, all the source energies, archangels, and spirits of benevolent darkness, and all entities that want our highest good to come into this reading. Bless our cards, cleanse them from any previous energies, and that we get our egos out of the way so that we're able to deliver the messages pure the way they're intended, so that everybody gets to hear what they need to hear today for this moon in Cancer. So, all right, that's pretty much it. Thanks for participating in that little detail, because it's super important.
This is an all signs reading, so the point of this reading is we can kind of tap in and help you with what this whole moon is going to be doing for your specific zodiac sign, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. So if you're a Taurus, or you have a Taurus Venus, or you have a Taurus rising, that's kind of how it works. every moon cycle reading we do, we pull out a general energy for this moon, and we actually pulled, it is number 15 from the Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle, and it is the Big Bold Visions, and it fits in perfectly with this new moon, or full moon energy. Whoops. But we'll go into reading that at the end.
All right, so this deck I'm using is the Celestial Tarot deck. It has constellations and asteroids and space. It's got astrology mixed in with the cards, so we're going to enjoy some of that. If I come into a bump and need to go into the booklet, I still do sometimes, because it's a completely different interpretation, because it uses the myths to back it up. So it's worth using the booklet for sometimes, if I can't remember the card. So, all right, let's not delay. Let's get into Aries. We know how much Aries hates delays. Yeah, hate it. So, all right, let's get the messages from Spirit for Aries. I've been shuffling, but I think we need to do one more shuffle. I don't read reversals in this deck at all. So, just saying.
And I don't really like to read reversals at all, so.
Aries. We have the Hermit. That's not bad, though. That's really, it's a fertile period of your internal workings. It's making sense of your spirit, your soul. It's not necessarily I don't feel like it's physically sequestering ourselves right now. I feel like it's more that we are able to detach from things that don't matter, and we're able to get the deeper meaning right now. And it's the card of Virgo. So if you have a Virgo moon, this might be specifically hard-hitting, or if you have Virgo placements and you're in Aries. So let's keep going.
I got the 3 of Wands for Aries. So I'm feeling like you guys are looking out in the distance. You know, you're really contemplating about what's out there, what's in the future. You know, how are you able to take in this Virgo energy of contemplating on sitting on ideas and turning them into reality after this full moon?
Basically, what this card says in this deck is that it depicts a season of withdrawal. For Psyche, the season of harvest has come. This is Psyche. In the background, the traditional image of the hermit holding the lamp of inner guidance is necessary during this time. Virgo embodies the wisdom of cycles, a respect for fate, and openness to destiny. The hermit augurs a period of meditation where the inner world is fortified to prepare for a major shift on the life path, which is detachment. You don't really know the outcome, so you're not really sweating it, but you are being still and listening. Being still and listening.
Feel encouraged to release 2018.
That was a great start for Aries. I like that.
Now on to Taurus. I hope you guys are having a wonderful December, guys.
It's been really fun. We got a GoPro. My dad brought one home from his work party, and we're trying to figure out how to use that for these readings. We need an SD card that's larger so we can actually use it to record instead. So I'll shut up so she can tell us what she's seeing.
So for Taurus, I got 6 of Pentacles. This can definitely be a card of, you know, it really depends on what side you're on. You could be on the begging side, where these little men, I don't know if you want to say little men, but or these men are on the ground begging, and then this person over here is kind of feeding them. So this is kind of a tough one for me right now.
It's basically for me, the 6 of Pentacles is about give and take balance and give and take. This could be about your Christmas presents this year. Maybe you're trying to spend too much. Maybe somebody's trying to spend too much on you and there's an imbalance, or you're concerned about it being equal. So let's see what this card's about. Okay, this is the Prince of Wands. which is the Knight of Wands in regular tarot. And we'll see if there's anything specifically special. Okay, it's cautions this useful spirit not to be reckless and thoughtless. So
Okay.
I think this is like this is I should have been able to say that on my own, but
you don't have to give to everybody. I'm really seeing
don't be
Taurus
impulsive.
as the man that's giving the crumbs.
Get your ego out of being big daddy giver and sort of don't be impulsive. Really, 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 really maybe concentrate on the quality, not the quantity.
I'd like to say also, to kind of wrap up Taurus, don't, like, with this Cancer full moon and releasing, it's a good, like, chance to release material things for us Tauruses.
There's more to life than the wants. Okay, Gemini. How's everybody doing in the Gemini world? Like, I really wonder, because I know that my moon and my rising have been feeling, or I don't know, I've been feeling really tired. Like, I haven't been able to sleep super good. And I wonder if that's the Geminis or the Aries that's having that shit going on. So, let's see. Gemini. Woo-wee! We have Pluto, the Judgment card.
Ooh.
This is a wake-up call usually, but it's deep down it's to our benefit, but this could be really uncomfortable. I won't lie. Like, this could be disturbing or extremely good, but it's really about spiritual readiness and being open to what your best interest is.
Well,
and not trying to control shit.
Gemini, I got the King of Cups for you guys, and Cups usually has to do with emotions.
So controlling your emotions, perhaps, or
he is a king, so there's a good chance for the most part, you're already very secure within your emotions. But with Judgment over here,
it seems a little bit more overbearing. Like this is a hard lesson right now where you have an idea of what you want as an outcome, or maybe you realize you don't have any control right now, and you're feeling it, and it's you can handle it, but it's like, whoa.
This full moon is definitely a very emotional time for you, especially with this being in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, and water and emotions. We got the water
Us
here.
air sign personalities are not used to this level of emotion.
Right.
It's rough for you, us, whatever, to really, really get into feeling secure in our feelings. So this might be just a minute to stew on that.
Or I'm feeling this is a really good chance with this moon to release any emotions that you've been sitting on for a while. Get rid of those, purge those out, so you can be that King of Cups right here.
Sometimes you need to die a little to live a little.
Exactly.
Okay.
Cancer.
We'll see how you guys are feeling it.
Right. Oh, so this is perfect. You guys got the Ace of Cups.
Your cup overfloweth. This is a lot of emotion, but it's usually a new start, a new direction to where your feelings are going. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to just talk.
Oh, no. Hey, she was doing just a fine job. Yeah, pretty much exactly what she said. You have all the emotion you need right now.
And it's based in peace. So
yeah,
that's not
this
nothing
is a
to
positive
be upset
card.
about. This is the Seven of Wands. This is being a little bit, like, I guess, defensive, but it's like, let me see.
Emotions are everything to Cancer, so when
you want to protect them.
Yep.
But do you really need to?
Absolutely.
It feels like sometimes maybe all you need to do is tune in, like, literally. That's a harp. You need to vibrate and really see where your emotions are going, and make sure that you're in harmony with your own peace too, because you don't want to feel conflict like this. This is a moment to maybe sing it out, belt it out in the car when you're driving. Just don't. You want to go towards the positive here. Don't jump towards any conclusions. If you feel like resistance,
Right.
Sing it out first, vibrate in any way you can to sort of get a new perspective and see if it's just not being a little bit nervous about a new direction.
One thing I know about Cancers, especially if you're a Cancer moon, is getting in touch with your inner artist. This may be a really good way to organize your emotions, is through the art field. So, like she was saying, just be with that vibration. Nurture yourself, nurture others, nurture your artistic abilities, and I think everything is going to flow out just perfectly fine.
I want to mention that she just lost a big Cancer in her life, and we wanted to give a shout out to him because he was a big deal in her life. And regardless of his family watching this or not, it's you know, give his spirit a shout out because we know he's here. He's watching.
I know you're here, Nick.
Okay, Leos. Could we get any more Leo? We have the sun. This is literally Leo all over the place. This is triumph. This is like big love. This is love that doesn't go away. It's constantly shining. It's expressive. It's playful. There is possibly a child on the way. Like there's new bright energy. It's
very powerful.
It's great news. It's love. I can't even say love enough, but
well, here's the 10 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like the happy family card in a little bit, in a sense. You have the two dogs, you have the old man, you have the wife, you have the husband, you have the little boy. Like there's everything right here. They all look happy.
It's togetherness. There's something about this that's a conclusion to the ending is a happy ending. This is like maybe not it's the ending, but it's a conclusion.
Seeds have been planted.
It's
for sure.
It's here and it's safe and it's the sun is shining. There's nothing else we can. You know, like, those are pretty like,
this
easy.
moon will be very powerful for you guys. It's going to bring you, and most likely, if it's not family, but you together with somebody you really appreciate.
Your loved ones and you are completely in a good spot. So congratulations, Leo. Good job.
Right, on to Virgo. Virgo. Right.
Watch them get the Emperor.
No, you guys got the Hanged Man.
Oh, so that's a good one.
That is.
That's putting yourself in an alone spot. That's even more alone to me than the Hermit card.
I'm even feeling a little bit of stagnation, like.
But it's because you want to do that.
Yeah,
because it's what you want to be right now.
You're literally
content.
just hanging out.
But you know, it's not so bad because that's where you're getting your enlightenment from right now, and eventually get tired of being upside down.
Well, let's get some more info.
So we have Death. This is a Scorpio card.
Okay, you're waiting for that transmission.
So it's like
it reminded me of the caterpillar.
You hit a wall, and it's cool because you were kind of hanging out there anyway. But things are gonna start rolling again real soon because you can't get any more stagnant than this. You can't die anymore to whatever was going on. It's a brand new start. It's about to trip on.
I basically look at it as that hangman, like hanging there is almost like the caterpillar that just spun his cocoon, and that death card is him going into his whole transformation. That caterpillar died, he's about to be a goddamn butterfly. Okay?
This is at a crossroads. When one phase of our life is ending, we must face the inevitable truth of any situation. Out of the burial ashes rises the phoenix.
Or butterfly.
in an omen of rebirth and renewal. So this is actually great because it means that you've broken down anything false. So this might even be what the Hangman was about, was because you had to see what the truth was. You really couldn't see it where you were, so you had to stop your entire planet from spinning for a minute so you could become brand new. So wow, also, Virgo, shit.
Also with the Hangman it's also a card of seeing it from a different perspective. So if you've actually taken the chance to kind of do things a little bit differently this December, approaching this full moon, and you're just kind of taking those little bit different steps to kind of get somewhere just a little bit different, you're doing an awesome job.
Let's see where the Librans are. Okay, you guys are 10 of Wands. You've been, I guess I want to say that you've been burning on all cylinders. You've been working really hard, and maybe you have a little bit too much on your plate. Maybe you're trying to get everybody together for the holidays, and it's not really working that easy. Perhaps planning is all on your shoulders.
It's a big balancing act.
It's you got your hands full. There's no two ways about this one. Like it's just there's enough here. Like ugh.
But with me pulling the Strength card for you, Libra, along with the, what is that, the 10 of Wands? 10 of Wands? Okay, there's absolutely nothing that you can't...
You have help. You have infinite help helping you deal with whatever's making you feel overburdened. Maybe it's somebody that likes to run their mouth. This is one of the quiet cards where it's stillness and literally shutting a trap from stuff. So maybe it's just
like Leo. I think this is a very powerful time for Libra.
It's also a Leo card.
Exactly. So, like, I feel like that's really tying in all together. This is a very, very powerful full moon for Libra. Stay within your power. Don't try to be overbearing. But in the end, it's all about strength. And I don't think you guys have any problems.
I really feel like maybe a good cry will help center you. It could be as simple as that.
Purge them emotions.
Thing is like I get it though, because I haven't really cried in a long time either. So I feel like Libras and Aries are not too far off from each other. So they just they're alike and disalike in the best and worst ways.
All right, Scorpio. I pulled the Hermit.
Okay.
So for Scorpio and this full moon, pulling the Hermit.
It's funny the Mars people get the Hermit.
This is definitely a time to look within, to organize any of your internal struggles. To release during this full moon. What do you got?
I haven't pulled it yet. I'm still like feeling the mojo. Oh, okay. We got the Queen of Cups.
Organize those emotions.
Sounds like we're on Scorpio, right?
Yeah.
You see that big old scorpion?
I sure do.
This is the Scorpio feminine energy. So it seems like you're in a receptive state. You're receiving the light that you've been waiting for, to me. Like, this feels like emotional security, knowing, and illumination in some of the darker areas of your life right now. You've just been through a Venus transit that might have dragged your ass, but it's coming together, and you might be sick and tired of being alone. Both of these cards are singles.
You know, and I was just about to say, like, I feel like this combination has a lot to do with restoring intimacy.
You might feel misunderstood, but your emotions, you'll be able to comb it out. You got this. It's okay, Scorpio. Sagittarius. It's your season right now. Jupiter is in Sagittarius, and there was just the Sagittarius new moon. For some reason, I had this, like, block. I just was not connected to my psychic, my abilities at all. It was like unplugged. It was the weirdest. It's been happening off and on this month, but usually that's not the case. It's usually pretty much something I can rely on all the time. For one reason or another, it's this my default mode almost, because I have a lot of 12th house influence in my moon and in my Mars. It's just kind of where I hang out, and I wasn't in it, so whatever. Anyways, Sag, let's see if there's still the embargo. There isn't. I was joking. Okay, so you've been, I don't know. I don't want to say you've been working hard, maybe, because I feel like you've been in it. Like you maybe got given something that makes you feel fucking rich as fuck, or you're owning yourself. This is cardinal earth. This is Capricorn energy, pretty much. And is it, tell me, is it work?
I don't think it's work.
Because
I pulled the King of Swords. So we both got 2 king cards right here.
Strategizing. You've been in it. You've been in it. Like, this is not just a work. Not I don't just not like things are working for you because you're 2 king positions. This is something you're the boss of it. You might have some air placements. This is a Libra card. It just seems like, I don't want to say you're being a little bit like, what's the word, condescending, but the King of Swords could go towards that.
I'm getting the feeling that you want to do a little bit of both this December. Like, you want to be the man with the bag, but then over here it's like, you're like, fuck, like, do I really want to spend all this money? Like, is it really worth it? Like, I can be putting my money over here, I can be putting my money over there.
You don't even really want to take the intellectual effort to maybe explain yourself in your actions, because you feel like you're the dude. You can do whatever the fuck you want, which is very Sagittarian. But there's there's kind of like maybe a little bit of a withholding energy. Maybe you're not really wanting to be that giving this Christmas. Maybe you'd rather give your 2 cents than your 2 cents. I don't know.
Assess your bills. Really assess your bills this month, starting for this 2019, because especially if you Sagittarius have a bunch of different bills, little peddly bills. I'm paying $11 for Spotify I never use, or la-di-da-di-da. Like, this could really help you in the King of Pentacles position by slashing.
Sag, just look into it. I hope that rang, because it felt funny. Like, 2 kings is really like,
no,
maybe there's 2 men involved. It could be something like that. It could be very literal, like,
maybe could it be like father-son issues?
Yeah,
like,
very well could be. So that was Capricorn and Libra energy. So whatever that means for you, Sag.
All right, so next is Capricorn. Happy early birthday.
Yeah, well, did we say happy birthday to Sag? And there's still a couple of birthdays left. Yeah. Just not. Happy birthday, Sag. Happy birthday, Capricorn.
All right, Capricorn. I'm actually kind of happy for you guys. You guys got the 2 of Wands, and she's got a little story to go with this.
This week, I want to say like a day and a half ago, maybe 2, I had a dream that I was the 2 of Wands. Like, I was the guy holding the globe and the wands on the balcony, and I was looking out. Like, it was so weird. It was good though. It felt really strong.
This is a card of, in a sense, it's a card of success. To me, it's a card of 2. When 2 comes together, they form 1. He's got the world in his hands. He's looking out at the water. Like, he's got everything he wants.
It's passion. It's bringing 2 types of passion together.
He's very content, almost kind of like, I want to say, like, if you got up on the balcony and you're just like, yes, I made it.
For a Wands card, this is stillness for a Wands. This is sort of watching your ideas and your passions work for you and come together. All right. So we have the Magician.
Ooh,
This is
you're
the
making
card of Mercury. So this is manifesting. This is being on top of it. This is using every idea in the book that you have to get things on the road. You're doing good.
While you're in
good job.
that stance of the Two of Wands, you imagine yourself being that magician right there. You're already standing there. You already made all this shit happen. Now, everything else that you feel you want to make happen, this is your time to be moving forward. This moon is going to give you the power to move forward and get this shit you want to get done in 2019. I fully believe that for Capricorn. As long as you stay on the right path.
Keep your confidence level up, you guys. Okay, so for Aquarius, we have the Four of Swords. This is, essentially the same meaning. It says Pisces Australis. So I think that's one of the stars in that system. Go ahead and pull your card and let me look this up.
Who's this for, Aquarius?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure I'm on the right person. I pulled the Five of Pentacles for you guys. This card signifies a time of struggle. It's like, it almost kind of reminds me of like a mom and a son a little bit. He's got like a broken leg.
Yeah. Broken legs lately.
Peg legs. And she's just trying to lead him out of it. This could have to do with money, but
this is what it says. You guys are going to love this. This is why I have the booklet out. Below the water bearer of Aquarius lies the southern fish, drinking the waters, being dispensed from the urn. The card is the first decant of Aquarius, and the fish symbolizes the vessel for this electric, highly charged energy. While the nature of this watery creature is at odds with Aquarian ideals, the card is suggesting it's time to digest what has passed. Through reflection, retreat, introversion, energies can coalesce into a more coherent and organized plan. Meditative time is needed to assimilate the disconnected threads left hanging after a stressful, pressurized period.
Okay, so yes, whatever this pressurized, stressful period for you is this.
You need to unplug, do what you do best, and disassociate. You know what I'm talking about. Just
meditate on
give it space.
Meditate on this full moon. Get rid of this crap.
Say a few money padme ums.
And 2019 should hopefully go a little bit smoother.
Yeah, like get into. Seriously, I've told so many Aquarians to start meditating. I don't even know if they've ever listened to me, but y'all get it together.
It's
good for you.
I took her to a doctor's appointment the other day, and I literally sat in the car and listened to a 10-minute guided meditation. It's literally, you could do something as simple as that.
It's not hard. Just get your chakras all fixed. Chill. You'll get your solution. You don't have to control it.
Pisces. I pulled the Devil.
You might be feeling a little bit addicted to something right
yes,
now.
This could be a time of struggling with addiction. You could be having people coming around this time of year trying to get a hold of you. Hey, bro, how you doing? Da 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 da. But it could be someone
that's not very good for you.
Exactly. You could be dealing with a struggle within yourself. I'm like, this could be like mirroring,
You feel like you're stuck with this energy, but you can break free of your chains at any time. It's just whether or not you want to be in that energy. Then we have the Hierophant. This is a weird combination. This is really interesting because maybe, in fact, you are finding your spirituality through your addiction, or finding your spirituality through feeling obsessed, or it's not always this could also be sex. You guys could be experiencing your higher selves through something that is technically a vice or has lower chakra energy involved, like root, sacral, or solar plexus. where it's a little bit more like a holy horror thing. I don't want to say it like that, but like something that is a complete giving yourself over to maybe to your spirituality, but it's like completely in an ecstatic, driven, devoted, and completely I don't know how to say it involves every single part of you, every single part of your every fiber you have. That's really intense, Pisces. What the fuck? All right, let's get this oracle card read.
Okay, so like I said before, this is the overall energy for this Cancer full moon. We had pulled number 15, which is big, bold vision, and it ties in perfectly. You were not born to play a small role in life. You have the ability to dream big, even if you have absolutely no idea how your vision can come to pass or what all the details may look like. You can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment to exactly how it will all work out.
This is big Isis energy.
The details are up to the creative genius of the universe. You are an active, contributing participant, but not the sole player in your life journey. There is something, a vision or an idea, that is coming to you. You may worry that it is too much for you, but don't worry. It is meant to be yours, although you might have some adjustments to make and some tweaking to do as you let go of your limited thinking and open up to fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, more radical, and more potent possibilities of creatively living your light in the world. This oracle brings you a message. You are about to receive or be invited to become part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the markings of something fantastic, no matter how the journey that brings the vision into reality unfolds. And there will be some twists and turns that you don't see coming. It is still helpful for you to be open to it. Trust your heart. Be still with your choices, and when the time feels right and truthful, leap. This oracle brings a message for those who would like to further develop their intuitive sight. It is already happening.
This is why we pulled the oh god,
The High Priestess, or wasn't it the last one?
No, I was thinking the Hermit.
Oh.
This is why we pulled the Hermit so many times.
Exactly. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or the surface of things. Trust your inner perceptions. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later on. The healing process below will help you with this also. This oracle brings a general message of positive energy. Trust that things will be coming up roses for you. Even if everything seems to be a bit of shambles now, it's really just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. The healing process to go with this oracle. Say, I release all blocks to my vision. I release all beliefs, conscious or unconscious, stored in my body or mind that would have me belittle or minimize myself out of fear or ignorance. I choose to be bold, big, and bright, to vision with my heart and receive all the genius of the universe in supporting that vision in coming to life. So be it.
I love that. Yeah, I think that tied a lot of our cards together. This feels like the best time to try to mend our spiritual lives with our current realities. So we are experiencing a really interesting set of Neptune transits and whatnot. So we're feeling very watery. We've had a lot of energy in Pisces because we have Neptune in Pisces, and then we have Mars in Pisces, and then we just went through a Moon in Pisces transit. So everything was really liquid and really soft. So this Cancer moon will be no less warm fuzzy. Like, I feel like this is a really big healing time, and a really, like, art keeps coming up as a big subject. And that's very Neptunian. It's very Venusian. It's very sweet and creative. It's manifesting is a good time right now. So it seems like everybody has pretty good cards. Pisces was a little bit interesting with the devil, but you know, there's enlightenment in lots of actions, and you know, who's to say which ones are better than the others. So I think, are we ready to conclude?
I think we are. Pretty much the only other thing we have to say, if you guys would like to book a reading with both of us or us separately, all the information will be in the description box below. Don't forget, we're doing our 2 mini giveaways. So if you want to be a part of that, check out our last video for December, and we hope you all the best.
Show them your knuckle tats.
In this full moon. Because I'm a goddess.
Get closer.
There you go. Shout out to Dill over at Mom's Old School Inc.
All right. Love you guys, and we will see you next time.